Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. We're sitting on our second floor residential.
Well, we are sitting in the lounge bar, yes, we are.
We are. Mr. Paul brought a lovely table, quite big, and two chairs, so at least we can situate ourselves somewhere observing the beautiful views around. Not really beautiful, you understand what I mean.
It's not too bad, the weather's great. Anyway, this is a talk about and an update of what's going on at the Marika and me lounge bar. We've been busy today, and we've been to the Cyprus tourism office in Paphos, and we took all of these with us, and these are the actual original plans of the Hollywood Lounge Bar. I know you can't see them all, but we had to take all of these with us to show its location and those kind of things. And then, through conversation, obviously with Marika, and Georgia, the lady who actually owns the freehold of the building, came with us as well. And we do thank her very much indeed.
Thank you, Georgia.
And she pulled a few strings as well. And of course, Marika's sweet talking as well. And we have some very good news. We have been given some paperwork. This is the paperwork here, which we've got to fill in, obviously. But once it's filled in, as we say in English, we've been given the nod. And we've been given the nod to open as a bar. This is what this part here is. So once we fill these forms in and put them in, 2 to 3 weeks, chunk, and we're going to have permission to reopen as the Marika and me lounge bar, and we'll have a license to sell all alcohol, beers, and light snacks as well. Once that license is given to us, again, we've been given the nod, we can then apply for the cafeteria license, which will allow us to do English breakfasts and light snacks and so forth.
Snack bar as well. Yes, we will slowly start going to that. But the things should be in the right following the laws in the right way, otherwise none of us is such a person to do anything against the law, and also the safety reasons should be followed very well. And this is what we are talking about, that first of all, safety reasons for you, our dearest members of family. I have to fill up these two type of forms on these two different pages. It's actually the crime situation that they want to make sure that I haven't killed anybody.
Not yet.
I haven't killed even the cat whilst I was driving on the ways with the car. I actually nearly killed myself braking so suddenly.
As we do, yeah, that's right.
Suddenly, in order to save that little cat's life. It was a white, puffy, fluffy, beautiful cat, and it was long before I met you.
So you used up one of his 9 lives then?
Yes, but I nearly killed myself. So, because I was braking.
So you're going to fill these forms up.
I'm going to fill these
forms. One is
forms.
like a crime report, and one is the residency details, those kind of things. And like I say, we've been given the nod. Even the great man himself, Adonis, has given the nod, because he understands what we do for Paphos and of course Cyprus. And the gentleman in the Cyprus Tourism Authority, what was his name?
Mr. Olympios.
Mr. Olympios.
Very nice, professional.
He was a nice man, wasn't he? Yeah.
Professional.
And he'd heard of us as well, and he's given us the nod. All we're going to do is fill this bit of paperwork in, and we will get the rubber stamps, and it's going to take, he said, 2 to 3 weeks. So we're in Cyprus, so cigar. But what he said to us was, get going. That's what he says. Don't worry, you're going to get the license. And of course, we're not opening until the 15th of March 2025 anyway. So he said, yeah, just get on with it. And you'll even get your snack bar license well before that time. So that's good news.
Yeah.
The next place we had to go to was this place, which is the Cyprus Electricity Authority. Last week we paid them a visit, and they told us, give them the number, they'd come and switch us on. But anyway, we had a phone call yesterday to say that the premises has not been hooked up to the electrics for around about 10 years. So that means that we have to have now an electrical report. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we do. Once that's done, we get a certified report. I'm sure Lord Martin's watching now. Perhaps he could get on a big bird and come and do it for us. Certified to standard 17. So, oh my God, probably going to cost us a fortune. But anyway, once that is done, which we've got a man on it literally as we speak, hopefully that electrician is going to come out and do his preliminary inspection, hopefully over the weekend, and start to do that report. But anyway, once that report's done, that goes with this back to them and the building details, and they've said to us somewhere around about 3 to 4 weeks. But luckily, we do know someone in the Electricity Authority.
We do know someone.
So once the paperwork goes in, hopefully...
It doesn't actually change the rules.
No, it doesn't change the rules.
It doesn't change
no.
the rules.
But
We
hopefully he can go like that.
He just can.
And bring it forward a little bit in the queue, shall we say.
Yes, because I think in such an occasions it should be some certain queue for it.
Well, the girl said to us, a lovely girl by the way, wasn't she? She really was so nice, by the way. I've talked to a lot of people about when they go to reconnect their electricity and the troubles they get. I don't think that's true. I think it's the troubles you create when you go there. If you go there and you're nice and pleasant, obviously Marika speaks Greek, but if you speak in English or German or whatever language it is, I think if you're calm, they will do their best for you. Because both girls, the one in the actual connection office and then the one where we had to go to the reports, very relaxed, very, very calm indeed, told us exactly what we had to do in Greek to Marika and in English to me. So there was no loss of communication.
I actually saved my tongue, saved my power, saved my energy, and I said to her, please, if you speak English, can you translate? Because Paul was sitting a little bit further down and I was sitting in front at the table, just in front of her. So I kindly asked her, so she said yes, of course. So she did say everything she told me in Greek. I just saved my energy in order not to be translated to Paul what she said to me. So I just saved my power.
You did,
energy.
and she was a charming lady. She really
was, and she kindly said everything what she said to me. Can we just throw that one on the corner? Okay. Yes. Now, yeah, this is the rules that you have to follow, and still it goes to camera if you just can
It's the same all over the world. These are the rules that you've got to follow, and everyone understands that. Most people do anyway.
You just need to follow all. Yeah. First of all, it's not bad, it's good. So it means that you're opening everything, following the rules, all the standards and rules. And of course, every year the rules and standards changing anywhere in the world. So you have to be following to these all standards. Otherwise, what is the reason to open? Well, of course, there is some other ways to avoid this checkup, that checkup. But if you ask me, I would like the professional men come here and inspect all the wires and all it's for the safety reasons of all of us, our dearest members of family, and first of all the safety of the building as well, because if you don't follow all this safety, it's electricity, it's just dangerous. So as soon as we know that we can go, then we will push the gas and never stop. So
well, we are going to go because, like I say, Olympia's the guy who is giving us the license, isn't it? Well, not him, but the Cyprus Tourist Authority. As I've said, he's given us the nod and he told us just crack on, get on with it, because we do have daylight. So we wanted electricity so we could really get on with it, but that's going to delay us. So now we've decided we're going to get on with cleaning, going to get the water switched on, hopefully on Monday, and get on with it at the end of the day. That's what he said. And he literally said, get on with it. You're going to get the licenses, so don't worry. So we're going to get full bar license and snack bar license and be ready, and we will be open on the 15th of March 2025. And we hope that you'll keep coming back for the updates. Sometimes we'll be sitting down telling you what's going on, and sometimes we'll be taking you around as we do things. But not a lot has changed since the last little video. We fixed that leak outside and it hasn't rained since, but if it does, The pipes are now
okay
clear,
now,
so that's
if
okay.
it does.
But the rain was good actually, because
The rain
it
was-
showed that, to be honest,
This is what I said.
the building's watertight,
Yes.
which is good.
Yes. And then I would, no matter that we cannot connect electricity at the moment, but we can at least connect the water, which is very, very important. You can do something with the water. So daylight is helping, but the water is very important as well, because I would say that the water should be connected immediately, today, tomorrow, whenever we have time. The water, I don't think it must be so huge.
Well, I think they'll just switch it on.
Problems.
That's what I think. The water is not so much a problem. And the plan now is to start refurbing from upstairs downstairs, is what I think. We're going to start upstairs and we're going to work in the toilets and work down the stairs, because there's more work to do downstairs. Although there isn't, but there is. I know that sounds a contradiction, but the ceiling's got to be done.
Yeah.
So that's going to make an awful lot of mess. So upstairs, this ceiling's pretty good.
Yeah, whenever you have ceilings to be done, then it's a more mess and more dirt to come in from the up to floor, to down. But then when you have, I don't think any wrong in this here. I think only I would try with a little cloth to see whether I must clean anything. But
Well, there's little bits of tape hanging down.
looking at this,
One or two little holes, and then it wants a refresh. The bar obviously wants this marbly effect, and the bar mimicking downstairs, so
Yeah.
black and cream. All of this wallpaper's got to be redone. The window's got to be fixed, curtain rails. The floor we found in the last video, we're going to sand that a bit, and then we're going to darken the stain on that. We are going to do the tops of the rails in a goldy colour with a stippling of black and blue. We're going to refurbish the toilets and
you'll
bling them
see
up.
the colors just, we have to think about the colors, because you just want to match also the, not as much to match, but this is what I said in one of our videos, when the ceiling predicts you. It predicts us how
there's
to
great
behave,
colours.
should
I
I
think it's a
say.
good
It
colour, yeah.
predicts, it's under control of us. I mean, it's controlling us, it's commanding, should I say, like that. Because if you make a few mistakes that I've seen many times in many places, and I'm not saying I'm an expert, only my observation can tell me what should I do, and sense of taste. And we shouldn't overdo the things, because this ceiling is a dangerous, in what understanding? If you overdo with the colors, it's already green and yellow, and there is some red carpet. We are risking to become the traffic lights.
Traffic lights, there you go, Lady Andrew. So you can flick them on and off like crazy. So stick with us, slowly but surely. You are going to see big changes. And of course, we've got just over 4 months to do it. And I know it doesn't sound a long time, but like quite a few contractors have been here now, had a look round, by the way, and even they say there's not that much to do, and that's what they're saying.
Well, there is, Mr. Paul.
Well,
when
there is and there
When
isn't,
you dig,
but there isn't.
dig down, when you will be digging very soon.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll be digging,
You will be digging very soon.
I mean, like the one of the contractors about the terrace outside, he literally said 2 or 3 days, and it is. It's a decking.
What for? Sorry, I
The
didn't.
decking outside.
Yeah.
Sand it down, make 1 or 2 little repairs, recoat it, make the exit ramp, do the pillars, and he's right.
That
It
one is the
only 2 or
easiest
3
one.
days. Yeah.
But when you understand, well, whatever you say, the building is not very young, should I
Stop
say?
trying to make it bigger. And anyway, on that note, if you like what you see, please hit the like, please smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for her madness and my madness. And if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, please consider to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Google these magic words, Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee, up will come our landing page, and that's how you could gift us that virtual copy, help us to fund this. You could even join us as a Superstar member. Yes, indeed, only €10 a month. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to the people that are using PayPal. If you search on PayPal, Paul G Cyprus, up will come our little faces, and we're saying thank you to you as you gift us a couple of bob. Now, if your name is Lord Tony and Lady Kerry, we're with you at this troubled time, but we do appreciate and we do thank you very, very much indeed for the money that you have contributed to the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. If your name is Princess Tracy, we thank you for that £500. If your name is Dame Anne, we thank you a million times. And of course, if your name is Lord Andy and Lady Ness, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. The list goes on and on. Baron von Cigar, Lady Victoria, thank you, thank you. If your name is Sir Stuart, thank you. And if you want to help out and buy a brick and get your name on the Hall of Fame, Paul G. Cyprus on PayPal, and that's how you do it. £50 per brick. Lots of people are a little bit more generous than that, and they are gifting 100, 250, 1,000, 5,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. And we do thank each and every one of you. And of course, if your name is so sweet Caroline, and of course, the man of the big guns, that's Baron Nigel. We thank you very much for your huge contribution to the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Proceeding?
We're really thanking you all because we understand without your help, we will not be able to go very far. Understanding that we are just planning to do such a huge project. Really, it is huge. And when I was down one of the videos again, and I said how much scary it is when I saw everything to be done. But it's not, it wasn't that scary, by the way. The scary bit is all these papers and the time that it's not up to you.
And money.
And also, yes, every single paper should cost a few Uncle of Bob's, like you say.
Quite a few, yeah. I mean, to give you an idea, I know we haven't done a lot yet, but we're already into it for €30,000, and that's the truth. €30,000, €20,000 in deposit. Now, luckily, we've got a few months of freeness, shall we say. The electricity report, we've been told verbally about €1,500. The Electricity Authority then are going to charge just under €500 coming through their cheque. Then they want €1,500 as a deposit, which is fair enough,
and we
isn't it?
haven't been to the water yet.
Water, hopefully don't want to do a cheque.
Should we
And
go there?
hopefully they only want about €200 for their deposit.
I don't think it's...
We're going to go there now. They're open till about 1:30.
1:30, so if there is a case, we should go at least connect the water, so I can clean this bicycle and slowly go into the mood of
she's off on her fantasies again. I'm talking about a minute. We had almost spent €30,000, and that's the truth. And of course, those bills are going to keep on coming and coming and coming. But we do appreciate and we do thank you for your help. And we do thank our major backer very, very much indeed. So far, we haven't touched any of his money, and the plan is to try and keep that money to keep us going, shall we say?
Yeah. I was just thinking that you're scratching everything on that chair.
I think, my rubber sole is on the floor, isn't it?
I thought there is a little mouse here. Yes, and you know that I'm scared of mouses. Mices.
So anyway, we're going to say thanks for watching. Please don't forget to keep coming back for our adventures. We're going to go off into the Promenade and Harbour area now and make 2 videos to brighten up your lives with a lot of blues.
The weather is amazing indeed, really fabulous weather, and we shall go and make couple of videos, actually, 1 video or 2, and observing what is going on around. I think this paper scared me. If anything, I would sit there with my pair of glasses and a pen, and I would fill it up as soon as possible, because
that's your job today.
Understand
I promise you that.
That needs to push the time, and the time is never wait for you and never wait for anybody.
Those who wait very, very safe.
Understanding it, and yes, slowly but surely everything will be done. It's just a matter of time, and of course how much motivation you've got and how much money. Of course, this is not, we never said it will be done without any amount of money. Of course, if you want to open such a grand place, and this place haven't been open for a long time, all the electricians should come, they will need to check for the safety reasons, which is good. I'm only glad about it.
Well, I'm glad about it, but I'm worried about the cost of it. But anyway,
You cannot stop it.
unfortunately not.
You started this Hiroshima,
Yeah.
Hiroshima and
Yeah.
Nagasaki.
So please help us out via PayPal
And you
and
start.
buy me a coffee. Thanks for watching. We look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed. I'm
So-
going to blow a kiss.
Thank you very much, our dearest members of family, and of course guests of our channel, for coming and staying with us, for listening us. It's very important, hugely important for us now, for such a grateful friends to be standing near like a still soldiers and helping us, whether it's with a word or with anything else. We will appreciate any single comment, whatever you think about today's video. So anything you want to suggest, please do. We're loving and kissing you from the bottom of our two.
Until the next time, thanks very much.
And I would like to say a separate.
Hold on, I'll
thank
sit back
you
again.
to Georgia, to the owner of this place. Really, she was a hero. Really.
Yeah, she was a hero, there's no doubt about it. It's not often that the owner of the building comes with you. So big
Yeah,
shout
yes.
out to you.
She just did, and I appreciate. We appreciate
Yeah,
your
very, very
effort
much indeed.
very, very much.
Yeah.
Many kisses.
Thanks very much. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed.